Yeah, I wanna see you bust down. Bust down, Thotiana. Bust down, Thotiana. I wanna see you bust down. Pick it up, now break that shit down. Break it down. Speed it up, then slow that shit down on the gas. Slow it down. Bust it, bust down, bust.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Elisha here, and welcome back to God. This is the show where we discuss everything in the world of football from the past week. And by we, you know the drill. I mean myself and you, the people of the world of football. This week, the Champions League is back. Not much of the other regular leagues this weekend, but we're going to talk about everything that happened in Erase during this week. So, let's get right to the business.
Down, Thotiana. Yeah, I wanna see you bust.
First up, the Paris Saint-Germain versus Manchester United game. Now, PSG won 2-0, which was, I'd have to say, it was impressive because PSG has a whole lot of injuries. Neymar's not playing, Cavani's not playing, so Manchester United has been doing well in the Premier League. So everybody's kind of hoping, we were expecting that, not hoping, but expecting that PSG were going to lose, or at least it was going to be a draw if they really played well. But Di Maria, ex-Manchester United player, who, by the way, left on a very sour note. Like, United fans don't mess with Di Maria at all. Like, to them, he's not an angel, he's a devil. So, for him to serve 2 assists and take the beer bottle that the fans threw on the ground right at him, take it, and act as if he was about to drink it. Oh, W's all around for Di Maria and PSG that whole day. And Paul Pogba got sent off. Red card on Dani Alves in his second foul of the game. Lingard got injured. Martial got injured. They're both out for at least 2 to 3 weeks. It's like everything is going completely right for United. And then the Champions League comes. It's like the big boys, the big boy games are here. Everything goes south. Now, I'm not saying that this is going to be like United is completely like this, they're going downhill from now on, or they can't come back against PSG to move on to the next round of the Champions League. I'm not saying none of that. All I'm saying is right now, it's looking hot for them. Okay, they're missing key players. They're losing 2-0 at home to PSG. Come on, man. They got to do better. But I got to say, I have to give a lot of props to PSG. Despite having so many important players missing that game, Kimpembe leading with the first goal, Mbappe finishing it off 2-0. Got to give them their props. They did their thing. It's not looking so much like the Farmers League anymore. But another Premier League team who actually made the Premier League proud this week in the Champions League, Tottenham beat Dortmund 3-0. Dortmund, who are supposed to be arguably the best team. Actually, no argument for that. The best team in the Bundesliga this year, losing 3-0 to the second team in the Premier League. Dortmund's losing points in the Bundesliga. I'm saying, listen, they're kind of going through a rough patch right now. They've had a lot of games where they were supposed to win it and they let their lead slip, and now they're losing 3. And that number 3 has kind of been a pattern for Dortmund in the last few weeks, in the last month actually. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but that number is weird. So they need to get it together right now. Losing 3-0 to Tottenham. Tottenham, who hasn't spent. Can we just acknowledge that Tottenham has not bought any players this season at all? Like 0. They're second in the Premier League, and they just beat Dortmund 3-0 in the Champions League groups. Come on. We have to give them their props. All jokes aside, Tottenham are killing it right now. But I know that it definitely hurts for Arsenal fans to be looking at Tottenham playing so well while they're losing in the Europa League to BATE. Who's BATE? Where is BATE from? I don't know. But Arsenal baited. They fell for the bait like a rat. The trap was right there. The cheese is evident. The cage is right there around him, and they fell for the bait. They lost to the bait. You cannot lose to the bait. You have to master it. Okay? Lacazette having to apologize after the game for his red card, for losing his temper, losing his cool. By the name of it, by the players, that roster, 1-0 to BATE in the Europa League should not be a result for one of the top teams. We still can call them one of the top teams in the Premier League anyway. So No excuses for that result. But those were basically the most outstanding games of the Champions League this week. We could really look forward to Liverpool, Bayern, Barca against Lyon. Very, very much looking forward to these games upcoming this week. And I need Barca. I need Barca to get it together because it's been a big turmoil for Barca in the past few weeks, and I'm gonna get to it right now. Let's not wait longer. Let me talk to y'all real quick. First of all, Barca lose 2-0 in the first leg of the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. Cool, 2-0. We come back the next leg, 6-1 against Sevilla. Everything's good. You feel me? It's looking great. Then we go and we draw. Was it to Villarreal or Valencia? 2-2. Okay? Then, you know, it's just so inconsistent. 1-1 against Real in El Clasico in the first leg of the semifinals, Copa del Rey. It's just, it's too inconsistent. It's up and down, and Barca has the team for it. We can't be losing Dembele and Arthur for a couple games, and all of a sudden we lose track of everything. Like, we don't know what we're playing. We still have the best player in the game. We still have so many strong players. This should not be happening. And all that to come to the news that came out this weekend that Valverde has been extended as Barcelona manager for 1 more year. He got the 1-year extension, and in the comments, look at the comments under Barcelona's Instagram post for the announcement. Everybody is losing their mind. They're going crazy. Oh, Valverde out. You would think that Wenger was coaching Barca. Are y'all crazy? We're first in La Liga. First. If this would have happened right after we beat Sevilla 6-1 in the Copa del Rey, best believe, everybody would have been supporting him like, yes, you know, we could give him another chance. But nah. Now, since it's looking all inconsistent, everybody want to blame Valverde. Y'all need to stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Y'all better get me tight when everybody keep blaming the manager when the players are the ones on the field playing. Like, I get it. The tactics matter, and they're supposed to be playing the whole different, and the tiki-taka and all of that. But y'all need to stop playing with me. Like, everybody catching his hands. Everybody catching his statics. You know what to fight me. Stop playing with me, son. Like, Barca fans, I need to get it together and stop looking so like we're all divided over Valverde. I need to stop it. I need to leave it as Arsenal. I get me tight. Facts. All I'm saying, all right, is we're a big club. We know where we at. We know what we do. We know what we have. Give the players some accountability too. It's not all to the manager. They're the one on the field. We're getting the chances. We're playing well. We're getting the chances. We just have to apply it. Coutinho needs to step up. Malcolm's playing great. He needs more playing time. That's on the manager's side. Suarez, all these, they're getting the chances. Boateng today against Valladolid. This week in the Champions League is a determining point. It could be a turning point for the rest of the season to show that, okay, we see that we've kind of been slacking for a little bit, but we need to get back at it. We need to get back at it. That's what I want to see. But anyway, Sunday morning, I woke up to the news that Girona had beaten Real Madrid 2-1. Yes. And I'm not trying to be impartial. I'm not trying to be biased. Real fans, y'all know this. Y'all see the flag. Come on. So I'm going to be objective, of course. Okay, Girona did their thing. Real Madrid have been a little more consistent, and I know exactly why they didn't win this time around. You start Vinicius Jr. for 8 games, you win 7 out of them, and the one you don't win, he's the best player in that game, and you draw the first team in La Liga, Barcelona 1-1. There's a trend here. Start Vinicius. Why did he not? He's the fire. He's the core of Real Madrid right now. Y'all lost Ronaldo. You got a replacement. I don't care. It's not too early to say this. You got a replacement for Ronaldo. Vinicius is what Real Madrid needs for the future to move on and keep their place at the top of football, of one of the best teams in the world. And I'll say that. So not playing him was just stupid. Stop underestimating your competition. But anyways, right now in the La Liga standings, Barca's first, of course, Atletico second. Real are keeping that 3rd spot. Okay, they're fighting with Atletico. They're close. So it's not yet determined. Okay, Getafe actually is in 5th place, looking like they're trying to, the 1 point away from that 4th place. So I'm guessing they're going to try to fight for that and actually make the Champions League appearance in God knows how long, if ever, next year. So I'm going to be paying attention to that, and I really hope, I'm actually rooting for Getafe to make it into the top 4 and be in the Champions League next season. Come on, let's get some diversity in La Liga into the bigger competitions. But in other news, it seems like PSG have found a second Kylian Mbappe. Yes, not one, not two. Yeah, actually 2. They found. There's an 11-year-old French kid whose name is Kylian Mbappe. He was obviously not born in time for him to be named after the current Kylian Mbappe, but his name's Kylian Mbappe. He's 11 years old, and he's really catching the attention of the PSG people, and they're trying to get him, to start playing with like the little kids clubs or whatever in the academies in the PSG. He's from the same town as Paul Pogba. So that would be super confusing, and we've had players that have the same first names before, but not really any standouts with the same first and last name as another player. So in a couple of years, if this kid is actually making noise and he's playing well in PSG too, it's going to be super confusing. And I'm guessing before he reaches that point, they'll have a nickname for him. But it's an interesting story anyways. How many people in the world are named Kylian Mbappe? Now there's going to be a lot more because of the current one, but I guess it's not as uncommon as I thought. Oh, and not to forget, actually, not to come back to Barca and all of that, but Boateng's home was burglarized during the game versus Valladolid. Like literally while the game was happening, like they knew he was going to be there. They knew, of course, he's a player. They knew everything. And during the game, they burglarized his home, and they've reported that about $250,000 to $350,000 worth of things, jewelry, money, just a whole lot of valuables were stolen out of his home. Thankfully, there was nobody in there, nobody was hurt, but they're looking into it. It just happened Sunday, so there's a lot more news that has come out of that, and there's obviously an investigation that's going on. Hopefully he had insurance on these things, but knowing these football players, a life wasn't lost. These are all material things, so they could be replaced. And last but not least, I had to, football out here taking over the internet complex, world star. Everybody is sharing this video of Lisa Zimush. Lisa Freestyle, as you might know her best, doing what she does best is just nutmegging people and making dudes look stupid. Like, look at this. No look nutmeg. Like, she is looking dead at him, focused, like scoop, nutmeg, like it's nothing. Like she does this in her sleep, and she probably does. But shout out to Lisa Freestyle, shout out to Sean Garnier and Andrew Henderson, all the freestylers out here. Daniel got hits right here in NYC. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Y'all make the game fun. Y'all make it entertaining. And you're always coming out with new tricks. I don't know how y'all do it. One day I want to learn how to do some of those. The F2 freestylers, all of them. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, it's pretty much going to be it for this week in the world of football. It's been your boy, E to the L to the I to the S to the C to the H to the A. Bah! E to the L to the I to the S to the C to the H to the A. Let's go now. E to the L to the I to the S to the C to the H to the A. Bah! E to the L to the what in the I in the S to the C H A A. Bah! A bah! A bah! That's gonna be it for this week in football. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the bell and all of that. Whew, it's free to hit the bell, as I said before, so you don't miss any of the videos. Make sure you check out the music and the social media in the description. And I'll see you guys next time on Goal. Peace.
I wanna see you bust down, pick it up, not break that shit down.